growing up without your father being there, like, you have all these ugly emotions. Even though they didn't abandon you, like, you feel like they did. Like, you feel like they left you. Like, you feel like you weren't good enough. Like, you feel like if I would have just cleaned my room perfect that one night, or if I would have just told him that I loved him more, or if I would have just hugged him more or hugged her more, like, it's abandonment. Like, for me, I felt like I was abandoned.
Children of prisoners are a hidden population. There is no institution or agency that systematically asks the question about whether a child is affected by parental incarceration. And there is also, because of the stigma, reluctance to share that information.
That's the biggest issue, is just acknowledging that these children have needs, and one of their needs is just to have someone to talk to. And so that's really how we came to develop our program.
When the Seedling staff came to a meeting and told us a little bit about their need, it just really struck me that here is this population that's adversely affected, obviously, by incarceration in this really dramatic way, and they had nothing to do with it, and yet there's so little there for them.
When I learned some of the facts and experiences around the issue of parental incarceration, I felt compelled to help.
It's a lot like going out to lunch with a friend. You go to the school, you grab some food, you hang out with another person for a half hour, you talk, you do something that you both enjoy.
We either get to read a book or play a game.
I talk to my mentor about my day and how it was.
And I just tell him about my problems, and he talks to me.
The first time I met with my mentee, I was nervous. I was concerned that he was going to say something to me or ask me something that I wasn't prepared to deal with. But it turns out he's just like any other kid.
We talk about superheroes. We also talked about how the weekend was going. We talked about how I am feeling so far with everything that's going on lately.
He eats lunch while I'm with him, and then the few minutes after lunch, we draw.
He gives me color pencils, and I usually go with the black color pencil, and I draw the outline, and then I color it in. I give him drawings so he has something to keep from me, so he can remember me.
Coming here gives me a perspective on life. I can easily get stuck in the problems at work, and by coming here, I see what's important in life.
We signed into an art competition. I draw a DBZ character, Dragon Ball Z character, yellow hair, power blast, something like that. It was, wow, amazing.
The Seedling Foundation has given them like that other adult that cares for them, and which does make a difference because their grades have gone up, their confidence levels have gone up, and they are like, I am someone that's special.
Seeing the look on his face every time I show up every week, he's always extremely happy to see me, and that makes it the brightest point of my week every week.
I'm trying to instill in him that there's opportunities after school. You have to think, what do you want to accomplish in your life?
I want to try to make it to college. I'm also going to try to be an artist.
At one point, he goes, things will get better. It's not all tough. Things will get better.
Having Dan there always for me really helped me. I never had a best friend. I could really talk to him.
There's something about walking out of a busy office where you're slammed with stress and responsibilities, and you walk through the front doors of a schoolhouse, and every week, this child, just her face lights up and she runs down the hall and jumps into your arms.
I love being able to impact the lives of young people, and I find it very easy and natural to talk with them and spend time with them. So it hasn't really been hard at all for me. It's been just a joy.
The hardest thing is, leaving. I never really had any kind of role model growing up. Being able to do that for someone else, to be that person that I never had, is hugely important for me.
It really does change you. It makes you more lighter about things and more happier. So you won't always have to think about bad thoughts.
He always helps me with stuff I really need help with.
Tells me to focus in class, to do my work and accomplish what I want to accomplish.
I sometimes miss my family members, and he makes me feel like I'm at home.
He's part of family, somebody that I could really care about. I listen to him too.